Hey guys, welcome back to the Hot Mommy Podcast. And if you're new here, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any new episodes that are dropping. Let's go.
Oh girl, you got me going psycho. Oh, I know.
Today we're going to be getting into a few things. One of them being the most important thing, healing yourself. But not just healing yourself, healing your inner child. Healing the person that you were as a kid and putting that into your kid. Being the best mom that you can be. Being the old self that you wanted for your kid is what I want to talk about today. I'm talking about this because it's holiday season. I made sure this holiday season to make every moment important. If you guys follow me on Instagram, which you should, _Keesh, KEESH_B, what I've been doing since Kendall's came into this world is glorifying every moment that she hits. That's milestones, that is holidays, that is anything important. I've even been celebrating on her month birthday since she's gotten in this world. I think it's so important to acknowledge all of the big moments that your kids are going through, or even just anyone in your family, yourself. Just acknowledge all of the good things that are happening in the life. But right now, I'm specifically going to be focusing on giving your kid the life that you wanted. Even if you had a bad life, if you feel like your upbringing was not the best, it is not for you to then place that back on your kid. If you didn't have a mom or dad growing up, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't be a present mom or dad today. There's no excuse for not showing up for your kids. They didn't ask to be here, and that is the biggest thing that I always say. My daughter didn't ask to be here, so I don't care who doesn't show up for her. I will always show up for my daughter. And for me, that's always going to look different. That means showing up for her in the morning and with a beautiful smile on my face to make her feel happy and give her good energy. That means when I'm changing her, I'm singing to her, I'm interacting with her. That means when we're just sitting in the dark alone, I'm making sure that we're cuddling. She knows I'm still here with her. That is down to everything. I think that the biggest thing that having a baby has done for me is heal my inner child, because what I wanted out of my upbringing, not that I had a bad one or anything like that, is what I can give my kid. So the things that I wanted to do when I was growing up that maybe my mom couldn't fully afford to do because she had 4 kids, you know what I mean? And not always having, the dads completely involved does make a difference, because how can you fully afford to take 4 kids on a trip? I commend her for doing it no matter what. And big ups to my grandmother for always being there for us and for her to be that crutch that she needed to make it through. And she's still here for me as well. And I'm grateful for having that support team behind my back. But for me, I don't want to take anything negative that I had growing up and place it back on my daughter. I never understand those stories where you hear, my mom was an alcoholic, and you grow up and you're an alcoholic in front of your kids. I never understand those stories where you say you were sexually assaulted when you were growing up, and then you turn around and do those things to your kid. I feel like that is a sickness in itself, and people do need healing. So with me having a kid, I'm doing a lot of healing myself just with having my kid, because I know I have to show up as the best version of myself to be able to raise the amazing daughter that I'm looking to have. I want her to not see my shortcomings as a brick wall for her. I don't want her to say, oh, I grew up and my mom was struggling, and none of that. I don't want my kid to see me struggle. So one thing about it, obviously they're going to see you on bad days, but I don't even want her to feel it. And so I'm healing that by doing little photo shoots with her and showing her that she's so important, consistently letting her know that she's beautiful, and always just pouring into my daughter. This is the best time of the year to have had her, because there's so many holidays here. And I had a Halloween photo shoot, and I've also had a month photo shoot. I've had a couple of different months photo shoots, and I'm also having the Christmas photo shoot that I had going on, which you guys can go see on my Instagram when you go to look. It was beautiful. It was fun. And she had so much fun. And I just want to create a space where she can look back on her childhood and say, my mom really cared about me. Look at these fire pictures that I have of myself. I was that girl growing up. I want her to look back and feel like she was completely loved and loved herself, especially being that my daughter is a brown skinned girl. In this world, we don't always win. I feel like growing up, it wasn't like tea to be the dark skinned girl, the brown skinned girl. It was not that. And the one thing that kept me going was that in my household, they always, complimented my skin. They always told me I was beautiful. I could have been, ugly in anyone's eyes, but in my family's eyes, they always let me know that I was beyond beautiful. They always made sure I was straight. They always make sure my hair was done. They always make sure that I have pictures to look back on and say, yeah, no, for sure, I was cute. I was that girl. And I cannot wait to have that for my kid. I would love for anyone that has any other ideas on what I could possibly do to make Kendall's life the most spectacular thing in the world to reach out to me separately or under the comments and just let me know, like, hey, this is what you can do. Give me some ideas on what is possible to make Kendall's life a soft life. Because one thing that we do as moms is we are on like hustle grind mode 24/7. That is not presenting soft life for our daughters. And that's one thing I want to do is I don't want my daughter to grow up in full hustle culture. I don't care if she is spoiled. I really do not care as long as she has an amazing personality. I want my daughter to be spoiled. That is a goal for me. That is like a really big goal for me, for my daughter to not want for anything. So my next topic is soft life. Mommies, we are going to be practicing soft life. Soft life is not that man is fully taking care of you. That could be an extension of soft life, but soft life starts within. Soft life is when you wake up every day and you're happy. You're genuinely happy. You can run out and go shopping if you want to. You can go online and go shopping if you want to. Your fridge is full. Those things equate to soft life. Your kid is happy. You're in good health. Be grateful for the good things that happen in your life. But here's some things that you can do to establish a soft life. If you're a mom, wake up and glamorize your morning. Wake up and get yourself pretty. Look in the mirror, take some pictures, take a video, start a podcast. Do anything that makes you feel happy, because that is the start of soft life. Another thing you can do to establish soft life is keeping your nails done. If your nails are done, that's a part of self-etiquette. That's soft life. Keeping your hair done. That is a part of soft life. That's a part of looking good, feeling good. Keeping your hair done really should be of the minimum, even if it's a slick back bun. It doesn't have to be a full bust down 30 inch. It doesn't have to be a side part curly wig. It doesn't have to be any of that. Just pouring into yourself is a part of soft life. Some other things you can do to establish soft life is journaling. Journaling things that you want out of life and making sure that you're achieving those goals later down the line is a part of soft life. Write down 5 things that you want to achieve within the year that is coming up and make sure that you are hitting those milestones before the end of the year. Another thing you can do for soft life is making sure that you're establishing boundaries. Establishing these boundaries means saying no and not feeling like you have to explain. Not feeling guilty for not going to something that you feel like is overextension to yourself and your mental health. Really establish a softer life, because when you're really thinking about how far you're pushing yourself every day, it's overdue for the break that you are well entitled to. So take those breaks and don't feel guilty. You don't allow negative energy into your space. That is a part of having a soft life, because if you have negative energy in your space, how can you expect to be calm, to be the best version of yourself, to be this woman that is of elegance, you know what I mean? So definitely pour into yourself. Definitely make sure you look great. Definitely make sure you glamorize small things, even making breakfast. Take that picture if it makes you feel good of that breakfast and put it on your story. There are so many simple things that you can do, like going for a walk, going to the mall, going to a movie by yourself, going out to eat by yourself. Doing anything for yourself is a part of soft life. And I want you guys to understand that it's so simple. You don't need someone to send you cash apps and all of that. All that is amazing. If you have a man, soft life should be easy for you. And if it's not already happening, again, you know what I tell you guys, find another one. So soft life is what we're going for this year. I really want to have a whole nother thing with this conversation, but I want to be able to have it with important other women who can give us more input on what soft life looks for. So definitely stay tuned for that episode coming in the future. I will be bringing on other people into these podcast sessions because I really want to give you guys some feedback from real life women, even if they're not moms. I'm so happy you guys tuned in this week. I'm glad that we got to talk about the things like healing our inner child, how we can make our children's life better, and how we can establish a softer life moving forward. This next year coming up will be 2026, and that's the next video you guys will see. I hope that you guys have already liked, comment, subscribe so you know when that next video is coming out, because you're not going to want to miss it. As always, stay blessed and stay beautiful, and I'll see you on the next episode. Bye.